Revenge is a dish best served with a separate check. So, my wife and I had these neighbors across the street, Mike and Carol. They're like 15 years older than us and seemed really nice when we first moved in. One day, Mike comes over while I'm working in the garage and goes, "Hey, you and your wife should come to dinner with us. There's this amazing Italian place downtown we've been dying to try." My wife and I figured it would be good to make friends with the neighbors, so we said yes. Big mistake. We meet them at this fancy restaurant on a Friday night. Now, my wife and I are pretty simple people. We don't drink much, and we're not huge eaters, so we order a salad to share, maybe some pasta, water to drink, basic stuff. Mike and Carol, they go absolutely nuts. Mike orders 3 different appetizers. Carol gets a bottle of wine. They both order the most expensive steaks on the menu, then dessert, then coffee, then more dessert. I'm watching this bill pile up thinking, okay, they're treating us. That's really nice of them. Nope. When the check comes, Mike slides it to the middle of the table and goes, "So should we just split this down the middle?" I almost choked on my water. Their half of the meal was like $120. Ours was maybe 30. But my wife kicks me under the table and whispers, "Just pay it. Don't make a scene." So we pay $60 for $30 worth of food. Whatever. Lesson learned. 2 weeks later, Mike calls again. "There's this place by the river we have to try." Same exact thing happens. They order like they're feeding a football team. We get basic meals, and somehow we're splitting everything 50-50 again. This goes on for like 3 months. Every few weeks, Mike finds some new restaurant he's dying to try, and every time, we end up paying for half their feast while eating like normal humans. The final straw was when he picked this super expensive steakhouse, like the kind of place where they bring your steak on a silver plate, and the waiter has to tell you the cow's name. We're sitting down and the waiter comes over to take our drink order. I tell him I need to use the bathroom real quick, but instead of going to the bathroom, I walk straight to the host stand. I tell the hostess, "Hey, the couple at table 12 needs to be on a separate check from the other couple. Can you make sure our waiter knows?" She looks confused, but writes it down. I tip her $20 and go back to the table grinning like an idiot. Dinner goes exactly like always. Mike orders 3 appetizers, the most expensive steak, wine, dessert, coffee. Carol does the same. My wife and I get soup, a chicken dish, and water. I'm trying so hard not to laugh watching them pile up their usual mountain of food. Mike's going on about how great the lobster appetizer is and how we should all get the premium wine pairing. Finally, the waiter comes back with the checks. He sets one down in front of me and my wife. Then he sets another one in front of Mike and Carol. Mike looks at his check, then at our check, then back at his check. His face goes from confused to bright red in about 3 seconds. Carol picks up their bill and her jaw literally drops. She goes, "This says $140. How much is yours?" I look at our check all innocent and go, $42. Wow, what a great deal. Mike is staring at me like I just stole his car. He knows exactly what I did, and he knows he can't say anything because that would mean admitting he'd been screwing us over for months. They had to pay their full bill while we paid ours. No more free rides. A few weeks later, Mike tries to invite us out again, but suddenly we got really busy. Traffic was terrible. My phone died. The babysitter canceled. We never went to dinner with them again.